Hello everyone, this is James, welcome back. And today I was going to do Home Free, but I noticed they're premiering tomorrow, so skipping that, and I'll catch them live tomorrow. Instead, instead of doing nothing, I thought, well, let's continue with the Halloween, and I found this, the Headless Horseman. It's only just shy of 3 minutes long, so just something to do instead of not doing anything today. So here we go. This is the Headless Horseman. I know the original. It's going to be epic. It's such a perfect fit for Geoff. So let's go. Oh, the severed heads. Are they sleeping? Of course.
Now gather around while I elucidate on what happens outside when it gets late. Along about midnight, the ghosts and banshees get together for their nightly jamborees. There's ghosts with horns and saucer eyes, and some with fangs about this size. Some short and fat, some tall and thin, and some don't even bother to wear their skin. Well, I'm telling you, brother, it's a frightful sight to see.
As always, Geoff's diction, it makes it sound so effortless, but maintaining that resonance that low and the perfect diction, every word's perfectly, it's just, it sounds so easy, but it isn't.
Bother to wear their skin. Well, I'm telling you, brother, it's a frightful sight to see what goes on in the night. When the ghosts have a midnight jamboree, well, they break it up with a fiendish glee. Spooks are bad, but the one that's cursed is the Headless Horseman. He's the worst when he goes a-jogging across the land, holding his noggin in his hand. The demons take one look and groan and hit the road for parts unknown.
There's no wrath like a spook that's spurred. They don't like him and he's really burns. Where through the
eyes.
He'll show them that he can get ahead.
The Headless Horseman needs a head. The Headless Horseman needs a head.
Slightly, the eyes are weirding me out, and their expression keeps changing. Geoff doesn't seem too happy with them. What a great little production this is. Well, little. It's not a little product. It's a great production.
Horseman needs a head. The Headless Horseman needs a head.
Close all the windows, lock the doors. Unless you're careful, he'll get yours. But don't think he'll hesitate a bit, cause he'll tip your top if it'll fit. And he likes them little, likes them big.
Part in the middle, or a wig.
Black or white or even red. The Headless Horse.
Love the ghostly when he teleports around. You have that ghostly, the smoke. Really cool.
Black or white or even red. The Headless Horseman needs a head.
The Headless Horseman needs a head. The Headless Horseman needs a head.
It's after midnight, so listen good. Better stay at home like you should, cause right outside and waiting there.
The Headless Horseman. He's out looking for.
Of course, it wasn't enough for him to plumb into the depths there. The voices also went really high, so you get this crazy amount of range there. Well, crazy. We know he can do that, but wow. First he goes high, and then he goes low.
He's out looking for a heavy child, so don't stop to figure out a plan.
You cannot reason with a headless man.
I don't know why I was expecting him to drop there, but not to that note. Wow, let me hear that one again.
Headless man.
That's a sub, right? That's a subharmonic, right? That's not chest. It can't be. Yeah, you can hear the difference. Woo! Willing's gone. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that was a super short one, but given the fact that I missed the reference on the production Grim Grinning Ghosts. I thought I'd, just watch this, so complete my understanding of Geoff a little more. So that's really it. If you want to hear what I think about it, wait a couple of seconds as always. If not, thank you very much for being here. It's only a short one today, just to pass the time till tomorrow. So ciao. So obviously this isn't a technical channel. Like, I don't do musical analysis. I'm not qualified to do it, but I just did go to the comments because there's always someone who lists the notes, and sure enough there was, because what I'm really curious about is where the dividing line is between chest and subharmonic for Geoff. And I think it's this is a perfect production to test that on, because he did two notes that were both very low but fairly similar in terms of what the note was, but they had completely different. One was a sub and one was chest. So you get the G1 chest, and the ending note, the F1, was a sub. So it looks like that's more, at least where, this is a bit old now, but in terms of, that seems like that's where the dividing line is for Geoff. I know he's done an F sharp one in chest, but maybe it's a bit of a unicorn note for him. So it was just, from a technical standpoint, just interesting to see where the dividing line is. I will always be a fan of his low chest notes. I think they sound amazing. They sound incredible. They have so much, like, infinite resonance. And what's also interesting is he maintained with his speaking voice, he's down on that C2 for much of this production. So if there was any debate at all, and I think the only one who was arguing that Geoff was not a natural bass was himself, but I think this settles it. I mean, his speaking voice here, not struggling at all, very natural sounding, is about more or less where my lowest note is on the worst hangover imaginable. That gives me a few extra notes, right? So super interesting, and it's not a surprise, obviously, but I wanted to take the time just to see the notes, and I will continue to afterwards. That's it. The production itself was fun as hell, as always, quite literally in this case. And that's it. It's just a quick reaction today, since I'm planning to do Home Free's premiere tomorrow. So if you made it this far, thank you very much, as always. Thank you.